Hi, I'm John Sadak and I'm one of the service specialists here at Microsoft ANZ. What I'll be doing here is taking you through the end user experience of a hybrid work environment. We'll be starting off in my home office here, and I'll have right now in front of me a Surface Pro device that my organization has shipped to me. It's in the box here, and I'll be unboxing it, taking you through the setup experience, and we'll be going from zero to hero within only a few minutes. All right, so let's unbox the Surface Pro 9 out of its sustainable packaging, and then we'll get it into the setup mode. So I'll take it out of this packaging and then bring in the type cover. So I will kick out the kickstand, and then before we start up the setup process, I'll just plug it into my docking station. This is the Surface Thunderbolt 4 dock, and with USB-C. So we'll just plug it into one of the USB-C ports. So now that it's all in, let's boot the device. And as we go through this, I will be asked a series of prompts to take me through the autopilot experience. And as we go through, it'll ask me a few questions like which region I'm in, the keyboard layout, and then we'll connect it to the network. So we'll type in the network security key, click next. Now, as I'm doing this, it will begin to connect with the Intune environment, so it can connect me to an autopilot experience and prepare my device. So we'll be working through that quickly. It's checking for some updates, so my device is all ready to go. And after a few restarts, the device will be ready to transition into the account setup phase. So now it says success, my Windows is set up and ready to go, but I will need to authenticate that it is assigned to me, this device. So I'll type in my email address along with my password. And as I do this and log in, it will pull me into the desktop experience. It does take a few minutes for it to authenticate the user to the device, and now I'm ready to go. Now, to begin with, into this experience, I'm told that I need to go into Microsoft Teams, and I will be able to do a whole lot of things through the Teams platform. So let's launch the Microsoft Teams environment. And the first thing I'll be greeted with is a bar on the left-hand side. There's the activity icon here. And the activity icon is saying that I've got a notification, and I click onto it. It says Amar has added me to a team. And so the next thing I transition into the chat, and here Amar is actually sent me a message, who is my manager, and said, "Hi John, welcome to the team. To get you started, jump onto Viva Engage and then Viva Learning to see the initial training required. I'll catch up with you later." So let's follow what my manager has said and click into Viva Engage. Now, within Viva Engage, it's a community platform. So here I see there's a post that my manager has made, welcoming me to the team and inviting the rest of my team to help me onboard into the environment. That's awesome. I'll give it a quick like here and then move on to Viva Learning. Now, as it's my first week of onboarding into this environment, there's a lot of training to do. And so I'll be going through a few of the training modules that I've got here. And once I've done this and finished this off, I'm pretty much done with the component that I like to do while I'm at home. So from here, I would like to transition from my work environment into the office space, as my manager has said there will be a training happening in a meeting room environment there. So let's move from my office space into the meeting room. Let's unplug the device and then put it into this protective case so that I don't damage it on the way to work. Alrighty, so my device is all protected and I'm packed up, ready to go, move into the office. So let's go. Well, the commute was quick. So now I'm in my office space. In here, we've got a meeting room set up, and my colleague PK will come in as the teacher and facilitator of the session, where I'll be learning from him in my first week of onboarding. We will also have some remote participants joining into the Teams meeting as well for this learning session. So let's see. So let's see how all of this comes alive. We've got PK, the facilitator and trainer in this session. We've got our remote participants on the screen over here, And then we've also got our PowerPoint presentation that is supporting the learning session here. I'll hand it over to PK to take it away.
So in this meeting room experience, what we have here is 3 screens. We have our content that we're working on. We have our remote participants. So we have Ayush, Alex, and Emily here. And the great thing about that is that we can see who we are collaborating with. We can see their expressions as we're collaborating on ideas. The next step is around how can I then collaborate on a whiteboard, and here we are using our digital whiteboard. So as part of that onboarding process, I can now go and get some action items here. So I can write onboarding step number 1, and I can now ask remote participants on collaborating on this whiteboard. So would you mind sharing with us what you think that step number 2 should be? Fantastic, thank you. And what that gives us is just an easy way for us to have an immersive collaboration experience in meetings. And that goes across our platform, and it's empowered by our Surface devices with touch and pen input.
And there you have it. We've taken you through a zero to hero experience of a new employee onboarding from their home office and then transitioning into their work environment for a seamless day of productivity. Thanks.